Hi YouTube, it's your girl Ash. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. It's going to be a couple new products, some products that are new for me. So let's get right into it. My face is washed and moisturized. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the new L'Oreal Pro Glow 24-hour foundation. I have the color 212. It is the darkest they go. Let me see. It says that it is a radiant finish, wears up to 24 hours, medium coverage, and it's air light. And the pro tip is to shake well and dot into the skin in rolling motions for flawless coverage. I'm probably not going to do that because I don't own beauty blenders. That sounds like what they're saying. But I'm going to apply it with my foundation brush. Is I'm gonna shake it well. Okay. It is a real liquidy foundation. That's the consistency as it rolls down my hand. Okay, so I'm just applying to the brush. That's just how I do it. It's not how I'm suggesting anybody else to do it. It's how I like to do it. So let's get this. And I like to, now it's not going to, I don't think it's gonna match. That would be my one like suggestion to L'Oreal is to like get some more colors for women of color because I can already tell that this is gonna be a little bit too orange tone. But I'm testing this foundation out and I don't really have anywhere to go, so it's fine. Okay, so let's get into this chat because I get really in the zone when I do makeup and I won't say anything. Like right now, I'm in a kind of a dull situation. Like all of my TV shows are gone, really, except for the Fosters just came back. But I don't watch many TV shows anyway. I'm like a YouTube girl. But I'm waiting for this summer special that is supposed to happen with Hit the Floor. Because that is like my number one show. I love Hit the Floor. I'm kind of sad because I feel like this summer thing is going to be because we won't get another season. Because it's like, why would you need to solve all of the cliffhangers that you left in the season finale if you were coming back? But then also, that could not be the case. I'm going to add some more. That could not be the case because it took them so long to come back last time. And maybe they don't want to do the fans like that, us who had to patiently wait. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping that it's just that they didn't want us to have to wait, what, a year? Like we had to wait last time. Because I'm telling you, that was excruciating as a fan. Like waiting to see what was going to happen to Jude and Zero. Yeah. Okay, so that is Hit the Floor. So what else am I currently watching? I said The Fosters, which I'm loving because it looks like Jude has moved on from Connor and is possibly getting into a relationship with Noah, who is the preacher's son. I don't really know how that's gonna work, seeing as how Jude is having this crisis where he feels like Jesus does not want him to be gay, and that's why when Jack kissed him, Jack died. which surprised me because I didn't really know that Jude was getting feelings for Jack. I did not know at all that he had feelings for Jack. I didn't know that Jack's death would affect Jude as much as it appeared to. Then we got the drama with Callie and Brendan, and how the family just found out that they had sex before the adoption. And Callie rebelling because she feels like they're going to undo her adoption because they wouldn't talk to her about how they were feeling about learning this, which is a side rant for me anyway. I hate when, you know, parents or friends or anybody like gets upset with you and then they won't talk about it. Cause it's like, tell me why you're upset. Let's hash this out. I'm a person that's I'm a hasher outer person basically. Like I want to know what's the tea. Why are you upset? Okay, that is I don't know if you can see. My lighting is kind of bad. It's not that off now as I do it. I'm an over blender, so that's why it took me a little time. This is Holy Grail. This is the Real Techniques all over, or the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this brush. Have been using this brush for months. It's probably time for another one. Probably over 6 months. I don't know when, brushes are supposed to be replaced, but this is Holy Grail. I love that it like makes the foundation like full coverage. It's not something to shear it out. If you're looking for like a brush to shear out your foundation, the Real Techniques has a stipple brush. Excuse me. That hurt. Okay, so let's move on to eyes, and we have. What were we gonna use? What are we gonna use? I'm gonna use a whole bunch of different type of eyeshadows because I just have to go overboard. This is my MAC custom birthday palette. I did a video on it. The link will be below if you would like to go and check it out. I'm going to use, let's see, let me see what I'm going to use. Excuse me here. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I moisturized my face with one of my favorite moisturizers at the moment, which is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer, and it's oil-free moisturizer, and it is amazing. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it is amazing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm dropping things. Okay, so we're going to go into my MAC custom made palette, and we're going to go into Saddle, which is right here. Saddle is my transition. I'm going to put Saddle. You're not going to be able to see Saddle. It's my I think my color is messing up. I'm going to have to find something white right quick, too. It's probably not going to go. Hold on. I'm real ghetto. Okay. Maybe that we'll do it. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. Okay, so let's get back into what I'm watching. I'm also watching General Hospital. I'm really excited about that because Brad and Lucas finally tied the knot. Even though my one critique of General Hospital would be, please give us more Brad and Lucas. Like, they keep giving us these stupid storylines that we don't care about Alexis and Jason and Sam. And although I am a big fan of Jason and Sam, like, they're not really sparking my interest right now. All they're doing is on the run, looking for Nicholas. And They finally found him. I think the end of last week, they finally found him. So I'm like, give us some Brad and Lucas. I mean, they're newly married. Like, we want to see that. But what when they first came out, I was not a fan at all of Brother Lucas. I have to blend, excuse me. I am a blender. I just blend almost to this no freaking shadow. You don't want a harsh line. And I don't know what look I'm doing today. I'm just randomly doing a look. Then I'm going to take, what am I going to take? I'm going to take espresso on the same brush because I want everything to blend flawlessly. I'm going to take espresso. I'm going to use espresso to create a crease. I don't have a crease. So, forgive my faces. I make really weird faces when I'm doing my makeup. But I learned this tip off of YouTube, of course. You know, if you don't have a crease, you can make one. Because for the longest time, I would just do one single eyeshadow on my eye because I did not have a crease. I didn't see the need to try to do something that wasn't there. And then I started watching people like Jaclyn Hill and Tati and Nikki tutorials, and was shown how to make a crease. I also watch a couple other. I watch Nitra B. I just messed up my eye. Okay. And who else do I watch? Oh, I watch Socialite TV. I love her. She is a trip. I was so excited to hear her news about the babies. And who else do I watch? That is beauty. Of course, I watch Jaclyn Hill. Okay, let me blend that out. Okay. I want to make that darker. So I think that I'm going to go into my Anastasia of Beverly Hills. I'm going to go into my modern Renaissance palette. And excuse me if you hear me, I have a cold. Okay, but you got to press through. And it's the modern Renaissance palette. Mine's is dirty. That's the one problem I have about this packaging. It gets dirty real quick. I have a video of that, of me talking about this palette also. I will link it down below. Okay, I'm going to use Cyprus Umber, which is the deepest color in the palette. I'm going to put that in the crease. These shadows have a little bit of a kickback. I don't know if you can see that when you put it in. Yes. But I usually just tap it off. And then I'm going to go in where I had that crease. I'm going to be looking down in my, excuse me. I'm going to go in. Go and deepen that up. Because now all of a sudden I'm really in love with having a super dark crease and a pop of color on the eyelid. So we're gonna do that. Gonna blend, 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 blend it all. Yeah. I don't think a chit chat get ready with me was such a good idea now because I'm really focused when I do my makeup. So I don't know if I'm gonna be super chatty. Forgive me. But it is not a game for me. I get really in. Okay, so let's do that on the other side. You have to blend. Even when you think you have blend enough, blend some more. Okay, continue. This foundation, though, I don't think I'm a fan. I don't know if you can see, but I don't think it makes me look glowy. I was expecting like this super, super, super boom. Like, oh, you know, she looks glow, and it just did not do it for me. It did not do it for me. Oh, and like I said earlier, I'm gonna need them to come out with some more colors. Okay, that's that. So now I'm going to go into, I might go into my other Anastasia palette. I'm extra. You really don't need to do all this. But I'm good to go into my Anastasia palette. I'm going to get, am I going to go in my Anastasia palette? No, I'm not going to go in my Anastasia palette. Okay, go back to my MAC palette, and I'm going to get, I always have trouble opening this. I'm going to take Amber Light, which is the color I got because I saw Kathleen Lights and so many other people raving about Amber Lights. So I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques shading brush. I love Real Techniques. And I'm going to apply that. Ooh, look at that color. I'm going to apply it to my lid. Now, I do all kind of things. I might sweep, I might pat. I don't really think it matters. I've seen some videos of people like, you know, you're supposed to pat it on. You're not supposed to sweep it on. Yeah. But I think that's the beautiful thing about makeup. You can do whatever you want. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Like, nobody else has to like it. If you want to do a dark crease, or a crease is blue, or a crease is green, whatever you want to do, as long as you walk out of the house feeling beautiful and your full potential, you know, do what you want to do. I mean, the world's too short. So many people are so focused on, oh, what so and so thinks, or my makeup doesn't hold up to society standards. You don't have to hold up to society standards. Because at the end of the day, like, who are you living for? You living for you, or you living for society? I had to learn that myself because when I was younger, I was not popular, and I was always trying to keep up with the kids in my school. Like, they would, they brought out the skinny jeans, and I hopped and ran to the nearest store and bought some skinny jeans. And they had Jordans, and I tried to get Jordans, but I was a poor kid, could not afford Jordans. Yeah, I tried so hard to be someone that I wasn't because that seemed to be the only way to be accepted in school, and they still didn't accept me. So I've learned that you have to do you. You have to, and forget about, ooh, I just messed up. Forget about the rest of the world. Do you? Okay, I'm gonna take a brush and I'm going to blend that. You have to, because nobody in this world, who the people you're trying to press, really care about you. They don't. They don't care about you. If you were sick, would they come visit you? Like, not really. So I don't try to live by other people's standards. If I want to do a bold dramatic eye with a bold dramatic lip, I'm going to. Even though most people say if your eyes are bold, your lips need to be, you know, nude, and if your eyes are plain, your lips need to pop. No, if you want to do green eyeshadow and a green lip, and you think yellow sugar honey iced tea, do that. Because makeup is all about making you feel good. That's what it's all about. That's why I just had to do me, okay? I can't do you, okay? I've had to learn that, especially being a big plus size fat girl, in a society that frowns upon fat, in a society where, people can make videos and bash you and have you feel bad about yourself because you're big. And then if someone tries to, you know, and they're praised, and then if someone tries to say, be you, live your life, you're beautiful anyway, oh, you're promoting obesity. So girl, just be you. You can't worry about these people in society. Excuse me, I'm looking out at my mirror, who are trying to drag you down. They're not happy with themselves. Okay, that's why they're doing it, because they're not happy with themselves. But I am about to apply mascara. I should do the bottoms first. I learned this yesterday from, I can't think of the YouTuber's name. I'm sorry, but I learned that you should take a mirror and look up. So I'm going to look up, excuse me. But yeah, because we live in a really sad world where we have people saying, be you, be yourself. And then when you try to be yourself, oh, I just messed up. See that? This messed up. All you have to do is let that dry and then you can brush it away. But it just messed up. And forgive me because I do make crazy faces. And I really can't talk as well when I'm trying to do my bottom lashes. Okay. I never really used to do my bottom lashes, but they give a dramatic look once the top on. And I learned from Jackie Anan, I think, or Jackie Ina, excuse me, Jackie Ina. Um, if you don't know Jackie, you need to search her. I love her channel. That you should put the bottom on first, your bottom lashes on first, so that it doesn't, like when you put your top on, it doesn't mess up the makeup, even though I just messed it up. But I'm trying out Stilla's huge extreme lash mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna go up. I think I'm gonna review this mascara also. If you would like me to review it, please leave it in the comment section below. And please, if you're liking this video so far, please like, share, subscribe. Come be a part of Ash's world. Okay, I'm going out. Okay. And that, oh my god, I'm creating a mess. I'm probably nervous. I've never done my makeup on video before, but I can fix it. I need to try this a couple more times, but I think I have an opinion. already. Though I may not be the biggest fan of this one. My holy grail is Too Faced Better Than Sex. It makes me look like I have lash extensions, and this is supposed to do the same thing, but it doesn't. I'm not saying it. And I don't like to have to put a million coats of mascara on. Just especially when I only have to do like 1 to 2 for my still. Okay, that's that. Now we're coming to my favorite part. Um, Let me see if I can clean this up. Okay, hold on. Brush. Probably not. I'm gonna let that dry some more. I'm gonna move on to my favorite step for a little bit, and then I'll try to come back and clean that up. Okay, so I'm going to be highlighting with Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in rose gold. I really love this one because it comes with a mirror. Like it would be good for on the go, but it's not really because it's so soft. Hence why I have a dent in it because I didn't know how soft it was and I put my brush down a little bit too hard and powder went flying everywhere. And I was devastated. It was a fairly new like highlighter at the time that it happened. Like I think I had it less than a week. So I'm gonna go all around. I tried to blend my highlighter out. So it's not a harsh line, but I'll come back and fix it. Okay. This is the highlight I use for a more natural glow. If you want something that's more of a kapow, I have the um, glow kiss from Anastasia. This is that glow. I also have that gleam. If you want a review, please leave that in the comments below. Okay. And I really crazy OD highlight. Like I said in my little mini rant, you know, makeup is about what you like. So if you're looking at this right now and you're like, ooh, too much high, it's not your face. And I like it. And when I take pictures, it's super duper pretty. It doesn't it doesn't show as so much highlight. But I get all my chin. I do OD going down the bridge of my nose. And I brings it up to connect with. And forgive me because I do make strange faces like I said before. When I do my makeup, I make really strange. They're not cute at all. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight. Woo. And I do kind of highlight a whole a lot of my face. Even with this being a glowy foundation, like I cannot not highlight. And when highlighting, I'm pretty sure I don't have to say it though, but you can do what you want, like I said about makeup. But I would say wherever you want the most product, that's where you should touch first because that's where it's going to leave the most product. So if you want it to sheer out, or have less highlight on your like at the at your cheek right here, then you need to probably start like right here. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is the more natural. of all my highlights. So it's probably not gonna look like anything real here. This is the very first highlight that I got, and when I got it, like I swore it was the end all be all. But I have gotten more obviously because I became addicted. It is so natural. Like I barely see, which is gonna make me want to OD on it more than I already do. I mean, I do OD. Like I highlight places people don't know my highlight. Okay, I'm about to go back over. Okay, and then usually I take my brush that usually will still have some foundation on it, and I usually go like this and try to blur the edges so that you can't really tell where it starts. Even though I don't really have to do that with this one because this is more of a natural highlight. It's more of almost the color of the foundation, so it blends in. And I usually do this too. Okay, on both sides. And kind of make sure I'm kind of blending out the highlight. It will also, like, if your highlight is too a little bit too bright for you, or you're not feeling it, it will also like bring it down if you pat it directly on. But I don't. I try to blend out the sides. Okay, that looks about right. And so I'm going to set it because I'm addicted to setting it. And I love this. This is Holy Grail product. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. It's oil control, oil free, paraben free, temperature controlled technology. This is the travel size, but I loved it so much. I do have a full size. Okay, I'm gonna shake it and I'm going to set it. Now, before you use this, since this is a setting spray, you better make sure everything is where you want it because after you spray this and it sets, you cannot fix a mistake. Like, no, you cannot fix a mistake. You'll probably have to wash your whole face off and do it again because this stuff is no joke. Okay. I'm like Jeffree Star. I have to use a whole bunch of this. I love Jeffree Star, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Oh my god. He is life. I've been trying to get my hands on some of his liquid lipstick. I'm gonna try. But for now, I am using another new product. Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. It's new for me. It just finally got to my Walgreens. That's the thing about the South. We get everything last. So I'm going to shake it, even though it doesn't say shake it. But I was listening to I was watching a Jeffree Star video a couple months ago, and he said like you should shake all your liquid lipstick because they might separate. So now I've just gotten the habit of shaking everything, even if it doesn't have to. I'm going to apply this real quick. This is, like I said, the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. It is in number 12. Loved. These are new for me too. I'm thinking about doing a review. If you'd like to see that, you know what to do. I can't really talk and put on liquid lipstick, so forgive me while I do this. Yeah, I love this color. Okay. Now, while it's drying, but still a little bit wet, I learned this trick from YouTube also. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to put a little bit more highlight because that way it'll pop. But you have to let it dry a little bit. It'll pop. Okay. Let me see. Because I'm addicted. I'm super addicted to highlight. My makeup for me is not done until, you know, my highlight is on. Okay. And see if this is dry. Kinda not yet. Okay, let me go back and do my trick because you still want to blend it out. Even though, people are going to know you have a highlight on. You don't want them to be able to be, oh, that's where it stops and starts. Okay, and let me put my hair on because this is the piece de resistance for when I'm getting ready. Let's put my wig on. I like a side part. It's a wig you can part it anywhere, but I am a middle part girl. Okay, so that is the final piece to my get ready with me. But I want to go on and talk a little bit about this YouTube drama. It is disheartening as a person who loves to watch YouTube videos to see so many attacking videos. And I want to say that just because, a small group of people happen to be um, black, I happen to be talking about their dislike for Jeffree Star, does not mean that everybody that is black dislikes Jeffree Star. I still love Jeffree Star. I feel like you can't judge people for things that they've done in the past. Like, would you want somebody to judge you for something you've done in the past? Like, he made a mistake in the past. He said some things he shouldn't have said. No, it's life. Like, if someone went back and dug through your stuff and pulled up some tweets that you said, 10 years ago, would they be favorable to you? That's just what I want to say. I still love Jeffree Star. I'm pretty sure there are some black women that love Jeffree Star. But you have the right to boycott and not give business to who you choose not to give business to. But if you're gonna not give business to Jeffree Star about racist things that he said in your opinion were racist that you felt hurt by, I'm gonna need you to do your research on these other companies, and I'm gonna need you to come out with videos on these other companies that have said racist things. I'm gonna need you to say you're not buying their stuff because it doesn't make sense that you're not buying Jeffrey's because he said something about black people. But then you're gonna have another makeup brand that you use and still frequently buy from, and they've made derogatory marks about remarks about black people. So I'm gonna just say, if you're gonna be, if that's what you're gonna do, let's do everybody. Let's not just pick on somebody because he's the hot flavor of the month. Like everybody has, you know, been out making videos, making money off of his name. Because if you put Jeffree Star in the title, like best believe, like people are coming to see what you have to say. You're making money off his name, so you hate him, and you're not using his products, but you're going to use his name, his brand to make money. Okay, but that's not my business, though. Sip tea if I have some. That's not my business. But I'm gonna say love you, Jeffree, and that's the end of my video. I've rambled, babbled long enough. Faces on fleek for me. Foundation don't really match, but the match is not too bad. I'm gonna need L'Oreal to get on that. Like, I like this foundation right now, and I would like to be able to get one in my color. But that is a drugstore rant for another time. So if you liked the video, you like what you saw, my first time doing a get ready with me on camera. Please remember to like, to share, add it to your favorites, subscribe, leave me in the comment section below any of the products I mentioned today. Oh, and my foundation that I use that you would like to see reviewed first. And as always, I love you. And until we meet again.